There are moments in life when you wish you had the perfect words to express just how you feel. The word thankful is in my everyday vocabulary. However, it does not manage to address just how appreciative I am for this award. This is just another gift in my life that I feel very undeserving of. As my final semester began, I couldn't help but worry how I was going to be able to afford it. My involvement in school only magnified with every passing semester. This resulted in me having to make difficult decisions. Was I going to drop school activities? Should I settle for part-time work instead of full-time? Choices had to be made. Ultimately, in order to keep up with student government, Phi Theta Kappa, ALC, and my full-time course load, I had to step down to part-time work. Every week I would look over my schedule, trying to find gaps to fit in everything that I wanted to do. In the 6 years that I had been working, it had always been full-time. To me, part-time work always seemed so far-fetched. Nonetheless, part-time work was the right decision. The momentum I feel from being back in school is incomparable. Union County College has an outpour of opportunities waiting for anyone willing to take it. I'm completely indebted to the people who saw an unlimited amount of potential in me and decided to push me. I will never regret everything I've taken on at Union County College, and I don't regret the risk of taking a step back at work. Being in school is a gift that not everyone gets to delight in. I keep that in mind every day that I walk the halls of Union County College. It is what impulses me to go above and beyond in helping my fellow peers. Pushing myself out of my comfort zone has been one of the hardest things, coincidentally, the most rewarding as well. In everything that I do, I keep someone else's best interest at heart. Originally, my dream at Union County was to receive an associate's, but as time went on, I realized my true desire was to help others. I wanted to do good by others the way it had been shown to me during my return to school. I'd be selfish to keep all the support I've received to myself. The love, care, and encouragement I gained, I wanted to show that to others. The most selfish thing you can do in this world is help others. Why, you may ask? The gratification from doing so. There's nothing better than that. My short-term goal to serve others was accomplished each and every day, whether it was helping students at the Academic Learning Center, encouraging my peers to apply for scholarships, a few words of motivation. I never missed an opportunity to spread kindness. The peace of mind this scholarship has brought me will be with me every day. Thank you for making it possible for me to be all that I can be. Thank you for never letting me back down, for never letting me quit. This scholarship has been like the vanilla to my morning coffee, just what I needed at just the right time. Thank you for believing in me way more than I ever could. Caitlin.
Good evening, and welcome to the Union County College Foundation's virtual scholarship reception. My name is Doug Rouse, and I have the honor of not only serving as the Foundation's Executive Director, but also as a Foundation Scholarship donor. Traditionally, we host an in-person scholarship reception each year, so our donors and their scholars have a chance to meet personally. As you can guess, due to the pandemic, we had to cancel last year's event. And though things are getting better in our community and across our nation, we are still unable to safely host an in-person program. Our foundation board, however, felt that we could not let another year pass without recognizing your generous support. For this reason, we are hosting this virtual reception to let you know how important your personal investment in our mission is. Thanks to your support, our foundation once again will provide over $1 million in scholarship and grant support to hundreds of our students. During these uncertain times, our donor family came together to ensure that our students' economic reality is not a roadblock to their academic success. Tonight, you will have a chance to hear from a number of our students who have been impacted directly by your generosity. I wish we could all celebrate together this tremendous outpouring of support for our students. But until we are able to come together safely, please know that we will continue to ensure that your support has the greatest impact on student success. To begin our virtual reception, I'm pleased to welcome Foundation Scholarship donor and Chairman of the Union County College Foundation Board, Mr. Larry Bash.
Thank you, Doug. I'd like to start off by thanking you, our donors, for your generous support of our Foundation's scholarship program. Though we've not had an opportunity to come together in 2 years, thanks to you, our scholarship program continues to provide the necessary funds that are needed to help keep our students on the path to graduation. I've been directly involved with our foundation for over 25 years. Yes, I started when I was only 25. During this time, I've seen how our scholarship program has transformed lives and impacted our community. From a first-generation student from Linden to a single mom living in Union or a returning student from Elizabeth. Thanks to you, we are ensuring that we give everyone in our community an opportunity to have a better life through education. As a scholarship donor myself, I have seen firsthand how my family scholarships have helped. Tonight, we will hear from a number of our scholarship recipients. Though we won't have a chance to meet our scholars this year, I know that these students speak for them. One of the highlights of our scholarship reception has always been the welcoming of our newest scholarship donors. Tonight, I have the great honor to welcome these individuals and companies to our donor family. Joanna Costa, Joanna Costa's Scholarship for Dreamers in STEM. Paula Zumbach, Joseph Zumbach Memorial Scholarship. Follett Higher Education Group, Follett New Student Scholarship. Joe and Reverend Dr. Jeanette Goodson, Joe and Reverend Dr. Jeanette Goodson Scholarship. Doctors Keith and Adam Green, Dr. Andrea Green Memorial Scholarship. Professor Sherry Hidari, Hidari Education Scholarship. Joseph Hines, Thelma Hines Scholarship. McDaniel Gentis Lift and Climb Scholarship. Lakeland Bank Scholarship. Professor Joseph Margiata Award for Academic Excellence. Dr. Margaret McMiniman, Stephen McMiniman Scholarship for Women in Computer Science. Dr. Melinda Norelli, Michael A. Norelli Memorial Scholarship. Dr. Winifred Quinn, Anna E. and James T. Quinn Memorial Scholarship. The De Alessandro Foundation, Margaret Sweeney Memorial Scholarship. Brian Campbell, James and Sheila Campbell Scholarship. Emmanuel Crippen, Marie Carmela Crippen Memorial Scholarship. And we have an anonymous donor, Criminal Justice Through Diversity Scholarship. Joe Angelone, Maurice Mo DeGennaro Scholarship. Bob Farrakant, Harry B. Freeman Memorial Scholarship. He gave everything to his siblings and the children. The Krefsky family, Harold Krefsky Memorial Scholarship. Gene Stack, Mr. and Mrs. James Lapino Scholarship. Reverend Dr. Francis Hubbard, Representative John Lewis Memorial Scholarship. Manger and Braille families, Manger Braille Nursing Scholarship. Ross and Patty Margolis Family Scholarship for first-generation students. Dr. Cameron Tasharofi Power to Heal Scholarship. Professor Arlene Rogoff Scholarship for Women in Mathematics. John Roman and Melinda Roman Family Memorial Scholarship. Santander Bank, Santander First Generation Honors Scholarship, Practical Nursing Team, Carol Saunders Corbin Memorial PN Scholarship. Susan Olszewski, TLC Nursing Award, Penn Company of America, Tomorrow's Healthcare Hero, Scholarships 1 and 2. Stuart and Joanne Turner, Mitch Turner Memorial Scholarship. The foundation office will be sending a donor pin to each of our new scholarship donors. Please wear it with pride, knowing that you are the difference in a student's life. Now it is my pleasure to introduce Union County College President, Dr. Margaret McMiniman.
Good afternoon and welcome again to our very first virtual scholarship reception at Union County College. At Union County College, we are transforming our community one student at a time. And you, the donors to the Union County College Foundation, are accelerating the pace of student success at our college. It's been an extraordinary year at the college and really across our nation. When COVID swooped into our world a year ago, immediately we made changes to adjust our operations. We converted nearly 1,500 face-to-face classes to remote live classes. We purchased 1,500 loaner laptops to distribute to our students. We donated PPE and ventilators to local hospitals and nursing homes and healthcare organizations. We provided free lunches to our students and worked on food distribution efforts across the county. We raised $1 million in aid for our Student Emergency Relief Fund, and we funded 30 new scholarships for our students. We also had 4 of our students participate in a NASA design competition, and we conducted our first ever virtual commencement ceremonies. The college, Union County College, was named one of the top 150 community colleges in the nation by the Aspen Institute for College Excellence. And the foundation received a $2.7 million donation from one of our grateful alums. We saw numerous faculty, staff, and students volunteer across the community to help those who have been most impacted by the pandemic. And most important, we graduated nearly 1,700 students, one of the largest classes in college history, and we achieved another record graduation rate for the college as a whole and for our project achievement students in particular. An extraordinary year due to COVID, and yes, we have managed to get through it by the grace of God and the generosity of the donors to the Union County College Foundation. Thank you for your generosity. Thank you for believing in the young men and women who are students at Union County College today, because they will be the leaders of the United States of America in the years and decades to come. May God continue to bless you and your families. Thank you very much. Doug?
Dr. McMiniman, thank you so much for your leadership during these very troubling times and your generous support of our foundation. You have helped further our mission by your example and dedicated commitment to all of our students. In a moment, we will run a roll of our scholars. You will see a list of the scholarships as well as the students they've helped. During this portion, you will also hear from a number of our students who have been impacted by your generosity. These students speak for hundreds of students who've received support from our foundation.
Hi, my name is Alejandra Costa. I am an engineering major and I am the student government's vice president. I am grateful with the experience with the student government for allowing me to give back to the school that has given me so much. Before I came to America, I lived in Honduras, a country in which unfortunately dreams are just dreams. I never allowed myself to think about all the different possibilities that life has to offer. I have always been passionate about science, but in my home country, only the wealthy are able to follow this path. By attending Union County College, I was introduced to not only the fascinating new concept of opportunities, but scholarships as well. When I got my first scholarship, I could not contain my emotions from the excitement. I could not believe that someone believed in me enough to support me. This showed me that in this country, if you dream something, there is nothing stopping you from making it your reality. Due to this, the possibilities are endless when it comes to my future. Your support has allowed me to see that I can achieve whatever I set my mind to, and I aim higher than ever. I will forever be amazed by the size of your generosity, which helps students like me fulfill our dreams. On behalf of all of the students, my family, and myself, I would like to thank you with all of my heart for being the difference in our lives.
Hello, my name is Gail. I am from Rahway, New Jersey, and I am a business major in the American Honors Program. The American Honors Program is designed to help students earn bachelor's degrees from great schools, and I'm honored to be a part of it. The American Honors Program also participates in community services. For example, before the pandemic, I was able to do some volunteer work with American Honors at a food bank in Summit and helping pack food for people all around the world. The experience was great because I got to meet new people and people that I had met in class and the clubs that I was in. Receiving a scholarship has made it possible for me to finish school at Union County College. Once the pandemic occurred, I was furloughed from my job and did not have any money available for me to pay for the rest of my time at UCC. Once I saw my balance, I was confused, but excited. And once I saw William R. Hearst Foundation Scholarship and Freddie and Betty Koff Completion Scholarship, I stood up from my chair and was ready to cry as I felt a great burden lifted for me and a possible future in these unknown times. I'm so thankful for these rewards, and I am more than grateful to have been chosen to receive them. In the future, I want to earn my master's degree in finance at the Rutgers Business School in New Brunswick. I want to start my own business and become a name that helps others who are having difficulty in finances and life in general. My dream is to be able to own a place that holds music and all its wonders, like a jazz club or a music shop. My biggest goal, however, is to give people the chance to grow and earn the title of philanthropist and leave the world with a good impact.
Hello everyone, my name is Alessandra Summer. I'm from Elizabeth and currently am a biology major and ALC tutor here at UCC. I have been tutoring for about 3 semesters now, and I personally would like to thank the Elizabeth J. Belfield Memorial, Elizabethtown Gas Fueling the Future, the NJ Stars, and Sherry Hyderi Scholarship donors. I am so grateful for all of these donors because, as we know, this past year has been quite a difficult one. I know for me, my income greatly decreased, and just when I thought things couldn't get any worse, my car broke down. I have been traveling 30 minutes by skateboard combined with taking the train, and with that I've been able to make it to class on time. But helping my family financially combined with trying to raise money to get a car has been quite difficult. But thankfully, I was gifted with these scholarships, and they've just lifted a financial burden off of my shoulders. I've been able to focus on getting a great education rather than focusing on paying for that education. In the future, I would like to be a physical fitness trainer and a nutritionist. Just give back to my community, help people be their best selves, and I'll only be able to do that because of the generosity of each scholarship donor.
Hi, my name is Brian Campos, and I'm from Elizabeth, New Jersey. I'm currently on the men's soccer team, and last semester I was also on the men's track and field team. Today I will be speaking kind of about how the scholarship has kind of guided me and changed my life and for the better. So quickly, I'm going to start off by saying thank you very much. Your scholarship has most definitely helped out many athletes just like myself continue their school and kind of a better step to their education. Now, I'll start off by saying a quick little story. Last semester, I was receiving supposedly, aid to help me out to go to school, but it hadn't come in. I was owing about $840 in a payment of $4, and I wasn't able to afford that. So I spoke to the athletic advisor, and she kind of aided me towards the scholarship. And the scholarship came through. Thankfully I was able to continue my schoolwork, and if all goes well, I will be graduating in May. My major at the moment is liberal studies. I will be transferring to kinesiology or athletic training once I'm out of this. I've applied to a couple of schools like Kane, Montclair, Rutgers, and it wouldn't have been able to be a thing. Like, it wouldn't have been able to help me out if I didn't have the scholarship aid. So thank you very much. As an athlete, I can definitely tell you that the stress that comes with it, with the position, with the name, with the title, is a lot. It's practice day and night, working to better yourself, working to reach a common goal, to win games, score goals. I'm a forward, so I definitely have to be focused on scoring. And I wouldn't have been able to further myself academically or in my sport without the help of you guys. So thank you very much, and hope to see you guys soon.
Hello, my name is Stephanie Brenner. I'm a history major. My experience as a non-traditional student has been better than I expected. I assumed I might fill out a place, especially when involved with in-person classes or extracurricular activities. However, much the opposite has been true. I'm treasurer of the History Club and member of PTK. Both clubs have been welcoming and inclusive. Receiving a scholarship has helped me immensely. I lost my job due to COVID and decided to use this time to go back to school full-time instead of part-time as I had been doing. To be honest, I'm risking my financial stability to do so, but it felt it was important to take this chance on myself. This scholarship allows me to go forward with less stress and financial burden. It has opened up opportunities for me to focus on my education. My plans for the future are to transfer to a history bachelor's program. I would like to continue on to get my master's in library science. I hope to work in museums or library taking care of collections and archives. It's kind of my passion.
Hello, I'm Daniel Harris, and I am planning on graduating in May 2021. I am a communications major specializing in media with a 3.7 GPA, and I'd hope to one day become an editor and a videographer. Allow me to tell you a bit more about myself. I grew up in Linden, New Jersey, being the only child to my parents who moved from Guyana. Upon finishing high school, my options on choosing a college were limited, so I knew Union County College would be the right choice as it was affordable and close by. As I attended Union County College, I have been welcomed into a program called Project Achievement, meeting great advisors such as Mr. Miller and Mr. Williams, and many more. Project Achievement has been able to be a success thanks to the donors who support the Close the Gap initiative. As a result of your support, I have been given countless opportunities. For example, meetings with community leaders, business owners, and visits to historical Black colleges. I even received the privilege to record and document one of these trips for the college. It's splendid to know that there are people working behind the scenes rooting for my graduation. More importantly, I have received a scholarship, which has had a huge difference in not only my life, but my family's life as well. My parents and I have had not to worry about how we were going to pay for my next class. This scholarship allowed me to follow my dreams. I know my parents were very relieved knowing that I could continue to pursue my education. In addition to Close the Gap, I was then exposed to the many programs and clubs Union County College has to offer, such as the Music Appreciation Club, where I was at first given the role of treasurer to then become the president this year. So having received these benefits, I am motivated to further my education at a university that aligns with my goals in the future. Please know that your support of the scholarships is a huge help to students in need. On behalf of the students you have helped and will be helping, I'd like to say thank you.
My name is Lissette Garcia McNeil. I'm originally from Newark, New Jersey, majoring in nursing with Trinitas School of Nursing at Union County College. My experience at UCC Trinitas has been a perfect combination of hardship and happiness. Nursing school is challenging, and I've had to put in the work. I have grown as a person, met many people, learned about different cultures and how to appreciate the diversity. These are essential everyday life skills not only for nurses but for everyone. My inspiration to become a nurse came from my desire to help others and their families during times of illness, as well as from my own experience as a hospitalized patient not long ago. Thank you so much, J.C. Kellogg Foundation, for making this scholarship possible. I was overjoyed to have been chosen as a recipient, and I am so grateful to receive this scholarship, especially during this pandemic. It has lightened my financial burden and allowed me to focus more on my studies. Please know that without this scholarship, I would not have been able to continue my education, so thank you. My goal is to complete the associate degree at UCC and graduate this spring 2021, then continue on to an RN to MSN program in nursing. I aim to one day pay this forward and financially, emotionally, and wholeheartedly inspire future students to achieve their goals as you have inspired me.
Hello everyone, my name is Mike Kirkland. I'm from Westfield, New Jersey, and I'm a mechanical engineering student at UCC. I'm here as a representative of the UCC Micro-G Next team, which is participating in the NASA Micro-G Next Challenge in 2021. Me and my team of 3 students, 2 faculty members, a manufacturing team, and many others are creating a lunar coring drill. This device will be used by a diver or hopefully an astronaut to take core samples of basalt and sandstone. One day, hopefully, actual lunar soil. In 2016, while enrolled in trade school, I decided my goal was to work in the aerospace industry. 2 years later, I enrolled in UCC, and in 2019, I participated in the NASA College Aerospace Scholars Program. That spurred me on to make a team and submit a proposal to the NASA Micro-G Next program in 2020. This was a far larger task, but we were accepted and began a long process that required the help of Union County College Foundation and donors to make it happen. We were able to buy stock and all of our components like bearings and screws thanks to them. Our device successfully retrieved a core during testing in the Neutral Buoyancy Lab in Houston, Texas. We were so excited about the success we had, so we decided to submit a proposal to continue to develop the device in 2021. This was also accepted, and we're now in the midst of fabricating our newest iteration of the coring drill. And again, thanks to the foundation and all of the incredibly generous donors, we have now bought high-grade engineering plastics, metals, hardware, even machinery that we are using to perform better testing. The manufacture is already underway, and when it's done, we'll continue to refine our device until the time comes to test in the NBL once again. We made critical design changes to improve the ease of use, efficiency, and hope that NASA will, in the future, look at our drill as one that they want to develop. I think that thanks to all of you that we stand a good chance. So from all of us at Team UCC Drillworks, thank you.
Good evening. I'm Vic Ritchie. I'm chairman of Union County College's Board of Trustees, and I'm really very happy to be with you this evening. This is among my most favorite events at the college, principally because it gives those of us who are donors an opportunity to meet those students who are benefiting from the contributions that we make in support of their education. I think this is an opportunity tonight for both the students who are receiving the awards or the scholarships to be appreciative of the wonderful effort that the donors are making in their behalf. And it's also an opportunity, even though we are virtual, for the donors to see and appreciate the benefits that these students receive because of their gifts. My wife Andrea and I have, for over 25 years, contributed to the education of 3 students every year. And I cannot tell you what a thrill it is for us to see how our contributions have helped those students. So I would ask everybody to please, those of you who are in the position to assist students, to consider supporting our scholarship program. And those of you who are benefiting, those students, when you graduate and when you go off and create your career, think about helping the next generation. So enjoy the evening. Thank you very much, everyone.
Mr. Ritchie, thank you for joining us tonight and sharing your thoughts on your family's endowed scholarships. You are a true leader in our community, and the college is a better place because of your commitment. As you've heard tonight, your support of our mission is more important now than ever before. Our foundation is the final safety net for hundreds of students in need. One of the most important aspects of our mission is to ensure that all in our community have access to an education. It is the foundation on which we stand. Only together can we truly make sure that no student is left behind. When we look back at this moment in time, history will record that we did not sit idly by, that we stood together to face this challenge to help those in our community impacted by the pandemic. On behalf of our foundation board, and more importantly, the students you've helped, I want to thank you for your generous support that will have a generational impact on our community. In closing, I'd like to share with you one of my favorite quotes from Margaret Mead. Never doubt that a small group of thoughtful, committed individuals can change the world. In fact, it's the only thing that ever has. Please know that you are changing our students' world. As always, if you have any questions, concerns about your scholarship, how your support is impacting our students, or how you can make a greater impact on the lives of our students, please do not hesitate to contact our foundation. On that note, I wish you all the best and hope to see you in person soon so we can celebrate our success together. Good night.